Hey, future doctors! Ever feel like you're drowning in textbooks? You're not alone. Medical school is a marathon, not a sprint, and it's easy to get lost in the sea of information. Did you know the average medical student encounters over 15,000 new terms in their first year? It's like learning a new language, yet most forget over 50% of what they study within a week. That's because traditional methods like passive reading and cramming just don't cut it. Are you really studying the right way or just memorizing and hoping for the best? What if there was a smarter way? Listen up, guys, because this is crucial. Passive reading, where you just highlight everything and hope it magically sticks, is a recipe for disaster. You need to engage with the material actively. That's where active recall comes in. Active recall is like flexing your brain muscles. Instead of just rereading notes, force yourself to retrieve information from memory. Think of it as a personal pop quiz. Use flashcards, create practice questions, or even teach the material to someone else. The key is to actively challenge your brain to recall information. This process of struggling to remember actually strengthens the neural pathways associated with that knowledge, making it stick like glue. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Let's face it, staring at pages of text can be mind-numbing. Our brains crave visual connections. That's where mind maps come in. Imagine this, a vibrant web of information, connecting key concepts, branching out like a tree of knowledge. That's the power of mind mapping. Start with a central theme like cardiovascular system, and branch out to subtopics like heart anatomy, blood flow, and cardiac cycle. Use colors, images, and keywords to make it visually appealing and memorable. Mind maps turn abstract concepts into concrete visual representations, making it easier for your brain to process and retain information. Plus, it's way more fun than staring at a wall of text, right? Ever heard the saying, the best way to learn is to teach? Well, it's true. The Feynman technique, named after the brilliant physicist Richard Feynman, leverages this principle to supercharge your learning. Here's the gist. Pick a concept you want to master, then imagine explaining it to a 5-year-old. That's right, someone with no prior knowledge. This forces you to break down complex ideas into simple, digestible chunks. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Identify your weak spots, go back to the source material, and repeat the process until you're a master explainer. We've all been there, cramming the night before an exam, only to forget everything the next day. It's frustrating, right? That's because our brains are wired to forget. But don't worry, there's a scientifically proven method to combat this spaced repetition. Think of spaced repetition as a personalized workout schedule for your brain. Instead of cramming, review material at increasing intervals. Start with short intervals, then gradually space them out as you become more familiar with the information. This strategic repetition exploits a cognitive phenomenon called the spacing effect, where spaced learning leads to stronger memories. Use flashcard apps like Anki to automate the process and make spaced repetition a breeze. Let's be real, medical textbooks aren't exactly known for their captivating visuals. But what if you could see the intricate workings of the human body in action? That's the beauty of visual learning. Our brains are wired to process visual information much faster than text. Incorporate visual aids like medical animations, 3-dimensional anatomy models, and even hand-drawn diagrams to bring those complex concepts to life. Visuals help you create mental images, making the information more concrete and memorable. Plus, it's a welcome break from the monotony of textbooks, right? So there you have it, future doctors. Remember, medical school is a marathon, not a sprint. By incorporating these study techniques, active recall, mind mapping, the Feynman technique, spaced repetition, and visual learning, you can not only survive, but thrive. These techniques are designed to help you retain more information in less time, understand complex concepts deeply, and ultimately become a better, more confident medical professional. What's your favorite study method? Share your tips and tricks in the comments below, and let's create a supportive community of lifelong learners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more study hacks. See you in the next video on Christ and Medics.